like negative self-talk and how you overcome that, or limiting beliefs and how you overcome
I couldn't hear you. The negative voices in my head are screaming at me right now.
I'm with you, brother.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. You'd have thought I was getting up in front of 10,000 people, the amount of people that had to come back and just calm me down. That door should not have been open because that exit sign was just screaming at me right before I came up. Yeah, I mean, negative self-talk is huge. I think you hit on it with the big leap, right? That's the upper limit problem, where you see these people living these lives, and that was really the downfall for me in my W-2, honestly. I mean, I wasn't having fun in life anyway at this job, but once I got a peek behind the curtain and kind of saw what life could be, it was damn hard to go back into that dealership. It was like, I'm doing it wrong, and I only had one step to go. My general manager, he was sitting to the left of me, and he was like my ghost of Christmas future, and it was like There's a meme out there, right, where it's a ladder and it shows a guy you're climbing that corporate ladder, and then you realize it's against the wrong wall. I was on the wrong wall, and I was real close to the top, so that was harsh, but it got me to where I was. Yeah, negative self-talk, limiting beliefs. I struggle with that. I struggle with that so much. Feeling like I don't belong. I'm not as smart as somebody. I'm not as good as somebody. I'm not as quick as somebody. I don't have all this background. I don't have money. You name it, man. I've got it. I've got it. It's definitely, that's why it takes so much energy. And I think the better part of my brain is working faster than the negative part, because when Mike says, hey, would you want to talk at the retreat? That part was like, yeah, of course I will. Hell yeah. And then the other one's screaming in my head, what are you doing? No, you don't want to talk in front of people. But yeah, you really got to get through that, get outside the comfort zone. And Mike really said it best before I got up here. It's not about me. It's about you guys. It's about anybody in here that I can help, that we can help, whether it's just a phone call because you're having an issue with the facility you have now, whether you're under contract and you've got due diligence questions. That's what gives me my strength, and that's what quiets those negative voices, is because I do get the feedback from everybody that, that was helpful, that was inspirational, I really appreciate it, that was great. And that's what got me to management in the first place. Salespeople come to me for help, and I'd give them some advice, and they'd go sell a car, and they'd come back and be so excited. They just sold the car. Thank you, Shane. That was awesome. And so that's cool to me. That's my drug. That's what I enjoy doing, is really just trying to give back as much as I can, because I don't think I'd ever be able to pay back Mike for what he's generated and what he's done for me and my family. We sold our house in New York. We packed up our entire family, including an ex-wife, and got everybody to move to Florida. That was not an easy thing to do. But once we had the idea of what we wanted to do, once we had that vision out there, I'm telling you, the universe will provide. Whatever's providing for you. For me, the universe provides when it's out there. Ken talks about this a lot, and it's, the first time I heard it, it felt a little out there, but I dig the Beyond Storage stuff, man. I'm all about it. I am all in. It was not the ordinary garages that gets me excited about this. It is definitely the extraordinary life that it has provided for me and my family, and I don't regret a day of it. It's the best thing I've ever done, and I know my kids love having Daddy home, and they know I'm there for story time and pizza night anytime they want me to be.